Hello there, today we're in Hume Grammar School in Oldham in Lancashire, and I've come here to talk about the Sebo dart. So the Sebo dart, if you're thinking about a dart, the dart is an extremely versatile machine which is very, very popular in schools, in hotels. Hotels like the Waldorf Astoria use them, Premier Inns use them, lots and lots of schools use them. And one of the reasons lots of schools use them is because the Dart 3 is an orbital floor polisher, which is perfect for floors like this, old hard parquet floors. So there are three versions of the Dart. There's the Dart 1, which is a standard width head. There's the Dart 2, which is a wider head, like this one. And the Dart 3 is the orbital floor polisher. Now, I'm going to show you first how the Dart 1 would work. If you're eagle-eyed, you'll actually see that this head is white and not slightly off-white like this. This is off another model, but it's exactly the same head, and I've brought it just for the purposes of the demonstration. So the thing about the Felix, the body separates with one button like this, and the hose detaches like this. You can put tools on the end, and it's very, very versatile, and it can just be used as a standalone unit, which is why a lot of hotels like them, because they're great for getting around the upholstery and doing curtains and stuff like this. But one of the added bits of versatility for schools is that you can either buy the Dart 1 or the Dart 2, and the only difference between them is the width of the heads. But what you then can also do, you can also buy a Dart 3 head separately if you want to. You can buy a Dart 3 as a full machine if you just want the polisher. You can buy any one of these as a machine on its own. But if you want the polishing aspect, it is better to buy one of the vacuums and add the head on later. So if you get a Dart 1, it is going to be just a standard machine like this. That's a standard width vacuum cleaner. They have a swiveling neck. That's the bog standard thing that most hotels would go for. If you have larger floors, you would buy the Dart 2 in the first instance. So the Dart 2 would come exactly like this. So you've got a much wider head on there, which covers a lot more ground faster. So people usually buy a Dart 1 or a Dart 2 according to the needs, according to the size of the floor. In a school like this, I'd probably buy a Dart 2 because it's got big floors, you can get around and get all the dust. But now if you want to see a lot more about the versatility of the Dart is the commercial version of the Felix, and I've done a much longer, more detailed video about the Sebo Felix, which I'll link at the end of the video. So here we're going to talk more about the Dart 3, and I'm going to show you something about that. Just to reiterate before I do, the Dart 1 comes with a standard width head like this. The Dart 2 comes with a wider head, and the Dart 3 is the polisher that I'm going to show you a bit more about. So the Dart 3 is a vacuum cleaner and floor polisher combined. There's a big swiveling disc here, and you can buy different grades of disc. This green one is the standard one that comes with it. And this spins, gently polishes the floor surface, and the dust goes up into the vacuum cleaner bag. So let's give it a try on the floor and see how it performs. This floor is obviously very, very old, and it's got tons of old polish and varnish on it. Personally, for me, I'd use one of the slightly more aggressive discs that are available. What you would expect to see on most parquet floors like this, it buffs to like a very soft sheen. So on some floors, it will slightly change the appearance of it for the better. Now you can also use the Dart 3 on tiles. You can use it on pretty much any kind of hard floor. I've used it on my Carndine at home, and it did change the texture of it. It took it from being dull to having like a very, very soft sheen on it. So there's a bit of trial and error involved. But for any kind of really hard floors where you think that you need some kind of polishing action and vacuuming at the same time, these are extremely good. So for big parquet floors, for really any kind of big flat wooden floor, they are very, very good. And if you want the versatility of the Dart 3 head, because nobody really sells the vacuum cleaner heads on their own, but we do sell the Dart 3 polishing head on its own, the way to buy one is to buy either the Dart 1 or Dart 2 vacuum cleaner and then buy the head as an extra as well, which you will find on our site at seboshop.co.uk. And that what this polishing ability does, it makes the Sebo really an extremely versatile machine, the Sebo Dart. Because you've got two possible versions of vacuum cleaner. You can add a polishing head to it if you want it. So as I said before, if you go and watch our Felix video, I explain in that, because the Felix is the domestic version of the Dart. If you go watch the Felix video, which I'll link at the end, that shows you really the versatility of the basic vacuum machine. And if you want the wider one, obviously you would buy the Dart 2. And if you only want the polisher, you can just buy the Dart 3 on its own in its entirety. So I hope that's given you a slightly better introduction into the Dart range and the Dart 1, the Dart 2 and the Dart 3. We keep the Dart 1, the Dart 2 and the Dart 3 as stock items at all times, so you can buy them on our website and you get very fast tracked Royal Mail delivery, and we don't have any Highlands and Islands surcharges. So thank you for watching the video. If you want to know anything that I've not covered in this about the Sebo Dart range, then you're welcome to use the comment box below, or you're welcome to go to our site, seboshop.co.uk, and send us an email from there, and we'll try and help you if we can. Thanks for watching.